Excuse me. Glue. But we still strike back. I didn't need to cheat to quick play Skyrim like 11 times the past 39 years Skyrim has been out. Played it on Xbox 360, then went over to a friend's house to play it on his PC copy. Had his character as a big booby anime waifu. Oh yeah, I mean, mods aside, what happened to me was I played the shit out of it on Xbox 360. And I played it like legit, you know? Like I earned everything I got. You know, I'm having a hard time with this edge right here because of the goopy contact cement. I don't want it goopy on the edge, so I'm struggling here. Okay. All right. And then I got to PC and I played it on PC and I was like, yeah, I had so much fun playing this game, right? And then I started spawning things and then it stopped being fun because there was no more any like excitement or like merit to achieving like max level in something anymore because I could just sit there and spawn things all day and like farm the blacksmithing. And then I realized, why am I farming blacksmithing when I can just spawn the armor? And it's like, things just stopped getting fun. Okay. I'm going to get to my cosplay related question that was meant to segue into, okay? Sometimes, you know, has anybody ever asked you if you could have a superpower, what would it be? My superpower that I would choose is shapeshifting. But I don't just mean like, oh, I'm shapeshifting into an existing person. I'm talking I can shapeshift into whatever I want. Not just humans. I could shapeshift into a creature. I could shapeshift into anything. That's my superpower I'd pick. And then, anytime I answer that question, my mind immediately goes to, I constantly has a segue, my mind immediately goes to, holy shit, I would be an unstoppable cosplayer if I shapeshift. Because I could look like a character. But then I would remember that in my mind, as a shapeshifter, I could shapeshift into anything. So I'm like, well, I could just shapeshift into the character. And then I'm like, well, I said like way too many times. I'm sorry, guys. And then I think to myself, wait a minute. That's like the Skyrim thing. See, I told you there was a connection. Okay. That's like the Skyrim thing. Maybe eventually I would think, well, what's the point in sitting at my desk and making things if my shapeshifting abilities can just do that for me? And that would maybe kill the fun. I'm in 3023. No, because this is about if I could pick a superpower. Is something really a superpower if it's mainstream? It just becomes a thing at that point. Like, imagine a world without technology, but one guy has an iPad with the internet. Okay. Doesn't need to charge it. It just stays. That's a superpower. Because it's one guy that has it. It's like insane because no one else has that. I don't know why that was my example. A guy with an iPad with access to the internet. And the internet's just magically filled with stuff. That dude now has a superpower. Guys, I feel like I'm so slow at working on things today. I feel like all I've done so far is sand the borders on the chest piece in the back plate and pattern this and slowly apply glue to it. Was there before the internet. Yeah, it's just magically there. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. I'm usually faster. I'm slow today. Maybe I would be faster if my contact cement wasn't old. No, that's not even maybe. That's like a definite. There's no question. I mean, it's still progress. Like, I'm afraid to see how long I've been streaming. Almost 3 hours. Is this really 3 hours of work? No. Is it? Happens sometimes. Bifocal cement. I love that. No. I don't know if I'm gonna sand the edges of these today. Because I like sanding my seams on things when there's been many hours for the contact cement to become as set as it possibly can be. So you're not sanding something that still has a lot of elasticity to it. Stuff you can't do when you're on a tight deadline.